Hello, my good people. We are now about to see if a man can fly under the tutelage of James Gunn. I have my pal Heather Hurt. It's your boy QP. Nerds rule the world. We have the trailer for Superman arriving in 2025. Are you ready to take flight, Heather?
I mean, if Christopher Reeves can do it, we all can. So let's go.
Shout out to Christopher Reeve. Always will forever be our Superman. Now it's time to see what's up with you, David Corenswet. Here we go.
Crypto. Home. Take me home.
Superman.
Okay. I know we were very speechless there. Crypto. Love fucking crypto.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I read a great comment today. I did try to not watch this for
Same.
this. I tried to be loyal to Kuya P in this statement. But one of the greatest thing I saw, we've had so many movies in sepia tone and darkened to the point where we cannot see, that seeing a movie where we can see all the colors, it's just so, it's such a breath of fresh air.
I will say what got me off-putting at the very beginning. The colors are aren't as bright and as red as I'd like. Maybe that's because he just got beat up because he's all bloody and he's has like a little ice crater, but the colors were still dark. I needed it to be bright red,
Or maybe it's because those are the classic colors from the animated and original comic books, which were always a little bit more muted, because that was a classic costume he was wearing. That was phenomenal. This is what happens when you let comic book fans make stories about and based on comics.
So you're saying I ain't a comics fan, girl?
No, I'm saying no.
I just wanted
have you made a comic book movie? Have you made a comic book movie?
No, not yet, but I know what I would do.
Okay, so I'm saying you can't. I'm just saying that it's really, what I'm saying is I can understand where you're coming from, but one thing that I noticed was that his suit was that classic suit, and the colors were always a little bit more muted, both in the comics and in the cartoon. So I think that it kind of, whereas you were saying you would like it to be brighter, I was saying that I think that it was great that it was.
Yeah.
But then
like the Snyder Bros stuff with like, all of them, were darker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I don't think
bold, and I want it to be bold.
I don't think it was that muted. Personally, I don't think. I think it was just in the dark, cold area that because the rest of the trailer was bright. It was bright.
And also, like, Christopher Reeve, man, it's like I want Christopher Reeve to walk again, in
But there were so
that
many homages
bright
to
and bold.
so many real homages, not just a AI version of him
Yeah,
in suit, not
yeah,
shouting
fuck
out
that
to any
AI shit.
specific
But
other universe that might have come before this. But there were so many homages, including the original soundtrack in there.
oh
And
yeah, but
so
I
it's
want to
like,
believe that Martha Kent. That's also my other problem with Cavill and this costume too. I want to believe that Martha Kent stitched this up with fabric that was in the rocket. This is uniform, still what uniformal.
but
I'm just
that's
saying.
what's so cool about that first moment. That was a handmade suit. That was clearly a handmade suit.
What we're looking at.
No,
Take a look
yeah,
at it.
right at the beginning. Like that is his classic suit. It's not that sheen that we were seeing later on. I think Kuyopi needs to watch it again. I think he needs to watch it again. I think he
Okay,
needs to
I'll look at.
experience it
But
again.
Christopher Reeve Superman will always be my Superman. Okay, I'm sorry. I love Corenswet. He looks cool. He looks awesome. He looks great. I was just, there's something special. Look like the Christopher Reeve, look like you would stitch that out of fabric that is left in the thing. It wouldn't look so perfect. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Military. It would look like these cosplayers that sewed this stuff up, real quick. Like
And to be
fabric, because
fair,
their body is got. It's the sun that powered them. It's the body that's really the armor,
yeah,
not
it's
the
true.
suit.
But okay, then let's since we're on the side of who is
I'm
who,
nerding out right now, Heather, but I love it. That looks amazing. The
I know.
trailer looks amazing.
To go off what Kuyopi just said though for a second, and we have talked about this before in the past, we don't need to compare this versus that. We are
Agreed.
going to make fun of the fact that snidey bros are just so angry right now and they're
They can
sad
cry.
and they're
I'm drinking the tears.
crying and all of that
They
salt
taste
is
so
going to
good.
fill the oceans. It's
So
fine.
salty. I love
Yeah,
it.
but we really don't need to compare. You don't need to compare Green Lantern to Green Lantern, even though
What do you think? What do you think of Gardner's haircut?
this is phenomenal. I love that. I love it. I love
Chef's
the
kiss.
classic look. I love the classic look.
Hot Girl looks great. Terrific looks pretty good.
Terrific looks good. Hot Girl
Yeah.
looks good from what we saw.
Lois looks great.
Yeah,
I like what I've seen.
I like what I see. But going back to what you were saying about we do not need to compare apples to oranges, even though apples and oranges wear the same S on the front of their costume. We don't need to do that. But one thing that I really, really enjoyed, and this is actually a reason, Kuyopi and I haven't had a chance to talk about Superman, the Christopher Reeve story yet. But one thing that they talk about in the documentary is one element that that Reeves brought to the character is when he took off his glasses, he went from a hunch, apparently.
Words.
And he stood up straight and became Superman just by taking off his glasses. And then the moment he went back, it was immediately this. And I think that we got that
All
in
things.
this.
Yeah.
We saw that here. We saw the shift from Clark Kent to Superman. And that is an important integral piece of the puzzle. I'm sorry, Henry Cavill to Superman, they're the same person. I don't care if you're putting on glasses. There was no difference in posture. There was no difference in attitude. There was a clear difference in I am a klutzy reporter with my hair all askew to I am truth, justice, and what's
The American way, but
no, it's no longer the
whatever.
American way. It's
Oh, it's not anymore. They changed it.
no, because he is for the people. It's truth, justice, and for the people, or something. I can't remember. I'm so
Oh.
sorry. I know I'm a comic retailer. I'm also very sick. Don't be mad at me.
I didn't know. I thought it was.
No, it changed. It changed a couple of years ago.
That's
because he is more. He is more. He is.
I love that they
not
did
from
that.
this planet.
I love that
Yeah. Remember,
because girl, as I was thinking that it was American way, I started feeling salty about it.
yeah. It's no longer that. It's
Now people are like, "Oh, you're not proud to be American." No, I'm not.
I'm not.
Yes, that is true.
Truth,
people.
justice, and a better tomorrow. Sorry, truth, justice, and a better tomorrow.
I like that.
Because
did you do that when he became Man of Tomorrow?
no, this was a couple of years ago.
Oh, okay.
This was like 2019, 2020.
Okay. Because remember, wasn't there a title that had Man of Tomorrow as the under?
Yes,
title?
there is a Man of Tomorrow arc. Yes.
Okay.
But it's one of those where Superman is not from this planet, He was created by two Jewish men who felt like outcasts and felt rejected, one of whom was an alien from Canada who came to America, and they couldn't compete in a capitalistic world that purposely put them down. However, the Jewish white, the non-Jewish white man, so the Christian man, wants to allegorize. He is an allegory for Jesus. Ain't no fucking way. He was made by two Jewish men who didn't give a shit about Jesus. I'm sorry.
Yep.
But anyway, let the CEOs be mad that Lex Luthor is in this film and is going to be vilified again properly. Wow.
And Hoult, I hope you do a better job than Nosferatu. I love you, Hoult. Nick, he was a cool cat. When I talked to him too, he was
such a cool guy.
He's
for those of you, I won't be part of the Nosferatu review, so quick review. That was probably Holt's least empowered, powerful role, and I love him to death. I love him in almost everything he does. But anyway,
questions. Was that Bizarro? Did you see the crinkled face in between the leg stuff?
I think that was
Bizarro.
Like,
are we getting Bizarro in there?
It might be. I'm not 100%. I think it would be too much to throw in Bizarro.
True. That's why. But who is that wrinkled face guy? It looks.
This is why you and we're making this a really long react. The problem with
we're nerding. It's Superman.
We're comic people in reality with movie people second. So sorry, guys, we're gonna nerd out for a second. What's really cool about trailers is we get to dig in real close to something that's for free for us to watch. We don't have to go to a movie theater. We don't need to stream anything. The problem is that we can assume and rewatch it 455 times and then half spoil ourselves and never have to see it in theaters. That's why KAYFABEYBABY stops. He watches these first trailers and then he stops.
That's the goal for 2025. I'm gonna do better. We'll do, because we have done it here and there, in recent years, but that's the goal. And
so,
I appreciate you holding me to it, Heather. Hold me to it.
But I can't quite tell. I wouldn't mind. This is a trailer that I think I'm probably going to watch a time or two more, get more out of it, see what I can see, fall in love with crypto over and over and over again.
Oh, melted my heart. Probably the favorite part of the whole thing.
I love the super pets.
Home. Ugh.
I love my super pets. Ace is my dog. Ace is my dog for sure. But
would you lose your shit if we ever got Ace finally in a Batman? With all the damn Batman films we've gotten, we haven't had Ace in a live action yet. You think we'll finally get it now that they've done a crypto in this live action?
You know what? I would really like to see. I don't mind if he's not a super dog. I don't need him to be Bat Dog. I wouldn't mind just seeing in Matt Reeves' universe that you see Bruce Wayne open his heart to animals more. That's one of the elements. He is opening his heart to a family. That's why he brings in Dick. That's why he brings in Tim. That's why, he happily allows Damian into his life. Not allows, but he's like, my son, bring him to me. I want him. He wants more. And so I would not mind seeing a progression in maturity. Am I saying that I want a Super Pets live action? Would I like to see more of the animals that are truly impactful in the universe? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think I answered that question.
Yeah, it's cute. I really enjoyed that part. So, all right, we're gonna go and watch this trailer a billion times because again, I'm not watching any other trailer after this until the film. So there's our reaction. So you're happy? I'm happy. I'm happy with what we got.
I'm excited for what this universe can bring. To be fair, always keep on your skepticals because we were just as excited about the Snyderverse before it became what it became. We are always hopeful. We are always excited to bring in something new. And this goes to the Salty Snyder Bros too. They're giving more room for the characters that you say you love. So you should not be dismissive. You should not be angry. You should be welcoming to see what other iterations that other people have seen and read in their stories. So as we always tried to be, and as y'all should always be accepting, be welcoming, and let's see what the hell Gunn has up his sleeve, because I'm curious. I'm definitely curious.
Super excited. There you go. That's the amazing Heather Hurt. I'm KP. This is Nerds Rule the World. Let us know what you think about Superman in the comments below. All right.